Hi guys, welcome to Aussie's group, and it's a Saturday and you're back. So today's session is on idioms and phrases, and that's what we're going to do. So first of all, let's understand why are we going to do idioms and phrases. That is like the most important thing. So all of you have heard of lexical resource. See, when it comes to lexical resource, it's a band descriptor which applies both in writing and speaking. That means 25% of your marks depend on your vocab. Now see, vocab in IELTS does not mean using longer words or using extreme fancy words. That's not or never something that I have spoken about. Lexical resource in IELTS simply means you using the correct word at the correct place. If you want slightly higher bands, what you can do is you can use uncommon words. When you're using uncommon words, again, it gives an examiner an idea that you are the native speaker, or your vocabulary, your word bank is strong. But using extremely irrelevant long words with incorrect spellings is going to get you nowhere. So please make sure that you're using the right word at the right place, and you're using uncommon words, and you're not making any spelling mistakes. Okay, so this is for writing. Now see, in writing you have to be very formal, and you have to, especially in your letters or in your essays, you can't use a lot of informal words, right? But when it comes to your speaking, you can go deviate slightly informal. Now when I mean informal, I don't mean you wanna, what's up, and you cannot do that. I'm sorry. You're still sitting in front of an examiner who is of a higher authority. So we all have to respect that because our marks lie there. But what I actually mean is you using idioms and phrases. Now see, when you use idioms and phrases, it shows that you are a native English speaker. You know it well. And that's why please make sure that you're using idioms and phrases. Now, how to use idioms and phrases? You can just Google idioms and phrases and you'll get list of it. You can watch our YouTube where we've done vocab pop-up and we've done idiom pop-up. This is amazing. So just go to YouTube and search vocab pop-up or idiom pop-up on IELTS tutorials, and you'll definitely find me. And it is an amazing video series, so go watch it. Please. Right. So coming back, I was saying that what is the whole point of this? How do I remember idioms? I'm not going to, read or learn 100 idioms and then go speak, because when I speak, I'm not going to remember even a single one of them. So what do? What I do is I make sure that, good morning, what I make sure is I use idioms repeatedly in my speaking, in my day-to-day life, and I pick up those idioms, those only 5 to 6 idioms which are very easy to use, which are placeable, which can be, manipulated. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to give you a small and teeny mini list which you can use, which I use. Okay, so the first is you can go for cost me an arm and leg. Now, what do you mean cost me an arm and leg? In simple, just literal meaning, it simply means that it's very expensive. So you can say, sorry, I cannot buy the phone because it would cost me an arm and leg. It literally does, right? So arm and leg means very, very expensive, right? The second one is jump the gun. Jump the gun means taking a decision very quickly. Taking a decision too rapidly is jump the gun. So I would say, don't jump the gun, you're making a mistake. You're jumping the gun before listening to me. Jump the gun means you've actually taken a decision too quickly, right? Okay, so these are words which you can use in your day-to-day life. See, when I'm talking about idioms, I want to make sure that you're using them. I don't want them lying written in your books somewhere. I want you speaking them. That is when, you're going to get yourself then. Okay, the next is found my feet. Now, find your feet is find your expertise, basically. Find a thing. So I think you can simply say, I think I finally found my feet. I know exactly what to do. So find your feet. Okay. The fourth one is over the moon. Over the moon simply means you're very, very, very happy that is over the moon. So I think I'm over the moon this Saturday for no reason, or I think I'm over the moon this Saturday because I meet you guys, right? So over the moon is something which is very, very happy. Okay. So which are the 4 idioms that we've learned so far? The first one is, anybody in the comment box? What was the first one? Crossed an arm and leg, right? Then found your feet, then jump the gun, and over the moon. So these 4 idioms can definitely be used. There are a lot of other phrases as well. Like, for example, break a neck. That means do very well, right? Then we always say that you can use phrases also. Like, I'm just taken off by this. Taken off means, or put off by this. Put off means I'm not into it anymore. So put off doesn't mean you put something somewhere, but you're not into it anymore. That is put off, right? So that is one thing. So you can use phrases. Even phrases make you look like it is. When you speak English, I'm so sorry. I did not really get what this comment means. If it's a compliment for the channel, thank you so much. Right. So put off means you're turned off by something. You're not happy by something. That is put off, right? So make sure that you use all this. My only point of giving you only few, or the only point of this session is you have to select words, or you have to select things that are usable repeatedly, that you can use. It's not something which you should be. I understand that many of us do not have extreme fluency, or many of us are not very great at it, but it's okay. Pick up simple things that you can manage to take care of, manage to carry off, manage to use them, and ultimately then you're going to get your good marks, right? And idioms are so easy, like you won't even realize there's so many idioms that we actually use in our day-to-day life without realizing it. For example, over the moon we do, like, I'm over the moon right now. That means you're very, very happy. Okay. So there are so many idioms that we use in our day-to-day life without even realizing it. So I want you to make sure that you're doing it. Also, I want you to make sure that sometimes you select words that sometimes you feel that they are a little different. For example, if I have to use a word like increase, I would rather use elevate, I would rather use surge. So that ultimately is going to give me a better score. That ultimately is going to make me rise higher. Okay, so I want to do something. See, there's one more idiom. It's called eat someone's lunch. Now, what do you mean eat someone's lunch? Eat someone's lunch means to defeat somebody, right? Then have all the eggs in one basket. That means you have all your resources at one place. So you can say that it is always bad to have all your eggs in one basket. Then they go spill the beans. Spill the beans is obviously reveal a secret. So I don't want to spill the beans right now. It's too soon to spill the beans right now. Piece of cake. Again, see, this is also we use. Piece of cake is something which is very, very easy. So piece of cake, you can say IELTS speaking is just a piece of cake if you're doing, enough practice. Okay. So these are the idioms that I think that you can, this kind of idioms, not these specifically. These kind of idioms are something that you can use in your day-to-day life. This is something that you should use in your day-to-day life. The words, as I told you. If you want more idioms, you can definitely go on to IELTStutorials.online and you can check that there are a list of idioms. I'll give you more idioms, like 5 more. I think 5 more. We can go with it. Post in the comment box if you're okay with it. 5 more idioms. Who's up for it? Or can you please post the idioms that you know of? Okay. Now see, the first one is a gray area. A gray area means obviously something in between, right? So you can say, I hate the gray area. I like it either black or either white. Now, what does this statement mean? This means that I like something that is very clear. I like something that is black, or I like something that is white. So I'm not a gray area. Okay. The next one with cry with the crocodile tears. Crying with crocodile tears is false tears. When somebody cries with false tears, it's obviously knowing with cry with the crocodile tears. So sometimes, we even tell children that don't show me a crocodile tears. So crocodile tears is something that is wrong. Cross your fingers. So cross your fingers. Why do we cross fingers? We cross our fingers for good luck. So I'll be crossing fingers for your score. So when you say that, it implies that, you're being a little, you're showing somebody good luck. Right. The ball is in your court means the decision is up to you, right? The ball in your court means the decision is up to you. So again, that is very, very simple. And on the ball or on the go, something which means be alert. So that is what you have to do. So I've given you almost 15 to 20, 10 to 15 idioms, and I think these are all usable idioms. So how many idioms to use in the speaking component? Make sure that every line is not an idiom. While the entire speaking is going on, you can put in 1 to 2 idioms, 2 to 3 phrases, 2 to 3 uncommon words. I think that will be more than enough. See, when you're giving your speaking an exam, do not overdo anything. Like if I'm talking with you, it's just like you're talking with somebody. The more natural conversation you have, the better it's going to go. Right. So let's say we both are talking and imagine me putting in like an idiom in every line. How are you going to like it? You're not going to like it. It's the same thing that you're going to do in your actual IELTS exam. That when you're adding something, you make sure that you're not making it too fancy. It's just a normal conversation. So you can add 2 to 3 idioms, if you want common words here and there, 2 to 3 phrases. That's about it. Make it look as natural as you can and work a lot on your fluency. Right? So I'm going to end today's session. But before that, please don't forget to check idiom pop-up. Just type idiom pop-up on YouTube, and you can go through the IELTS tutorials channel. You will see me speaking idioms, and there's short videos, and that will really help you. Okay, so thank you so much guys for being there with me today morning. It's a great thing to have you here every Saturday, and thank you for making my Saturday so good and making me feel just over the moon. Bye guys.